lot of thoughts. I don't know what's going on. You with it, I'm with it, this shit. Let's get it on.
Yo, bruh, you don't know nothing about that, right? Gil Noble TV station. You just gave me energy out of this world, bro, just to make this happen right now. Even if I fail school, fuck it.
What?
No, I want to give you my account to log in and look at my program when you feel you got time. Since you got this Mac. You heard what I'm saying? You sound check for that.
Yeah, I heard exactly what you said.
Okay, cool. This Mac, they come with a price. Yeah, this shit come with a price.
Loud and clear with noise cancellation.
I need help. You heard me?
Alright, man. Yo, this is double 2 times. This is Blacshēp podcast. I'm here with my bigger brother, Boog, at an undisclosed location.
You recording?
We recording, we live, baby.
Oh, I know that too.
It's on.
Okay.
You got something ready to say? You got something to get off your chest?
Oh, no. We ain't getting it off the chest. I'm just saying we can just explain to the people how this whole unity right here, this even the location with the podcast, how you shooting this podcast, you know what I mean? The things that's going on in North, you know what I mean? And the talent, this is what North Media Group is about, you know what I mean? We unify among ourselves. Like back what I know going. Just like this right here. You just chime in on it if you want, but I didn't mean to just take the mic. But how this happened, you know what I mean? I've been through some issues in my life, but I'm at a point in my life. So I posted me filming the back in the day when I was supposed to be manager, whatever, you know, we was doing what we doing, how we was doing it. You know what I mean? True, we was there, we was in Bradley Courts. I was running around with the camera back then. This had to be about 17 years ago.
Nah, like 13.
13?
Well, yeah, probably 13, 14, something like that. Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, and with the brother that's in the video is no longer with us.
Yeah, Ike.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was cool.
Yeah, that was my dude. Ike was my dude.
He was a good dude.
And we in there, lovely day. Like you check out the little skit, you know, IOF film. But you know, the kids playing in the background. He's about to go to his battle. You know what I mean? And you can check. Well, they can check that battle out that we would too.
It's on YouTube. It's one of my few battles that I do got out. I did a lot of battles that I never see the light of day.
Yeah.
You feel me? But,
yeah. That one right there woke me up. He said, "Ken, you was there." I said, "What?" He sent me the link. I look like, oh my god.
Yeah, we had. I don't even know. I don't remember all that night because we was lit that night. We had went out the night before, so I don't know if he was with us the night before. That's why I ain't remember. If he was, that'd be a good reason why you ain't remember. I think he was with us the night before.
I looked kind of sober though.
We all did. We went to New York that night. We actually went out to the club that night, stayed all night, and then went straight to the battle.
And where was that battle at?
The battle was early in the afternoon too, so we literally stayed there all
night. What was it at? Where was the battle at?
In Manhattan.
Manhattan, okay. Yeah, but that's how we did it. And I had posted that. They hit me up like, I don't know who managing this page, but link up with me. Say, oh, okay, blah. So you're like, oh, podcast. I've been following them on the podcast here lately, but and I'm in film school, LA Film School. Been in there the last 10 months. Some may know, some may not know. But I'm sitting here with this equipment like y'all want to turn my room into a recording. You're like, oh, bro, like, yo, for real, come down, we can record and everything. Yo, bro came in here and set up. We've been going at it. He set the fuck up. This is what it made a dream, my dream right now, come true. And I told him, like, thank you. I ain't seen him in years. Came up here and showed me what I can do, and everybody that say that I can do this, I know who y'all is, you know what I mean? Like, it really gave me that inspiration to push. I want to say thank you for that, bro.
No problem, brother. I appreciate you as one of my elders and people I fuck with. So I got a lot of respect for you. You ain't never did me no wrong. You ain't never misguided me in the wrong direction. So you feel me? I got good solid memories with you. So
Oh, I appreciate that coming from where we come from. You heard?
Yeah, for real. I got trauma with a lot of motherfuckers. I ain't got no with you, K-Bud. Like, I knew that you knew my Aunt Keisha. Shout out to my Aunt Keisha. I knew you knew her.
Yeah.
And one of her friends and stuff like that. So
Yeah.
I know I heard your name before. So and it wasn't necessarily in
But
bad.
but you went way back with that because that's my son's mother is who messed with Keisha, you know what I mean? And it's kind of funny too, just to keep it rough and raw because I'm with giving the real right now, being transparent.
Yeah.
Yo, she just walked through my door earlier, like, I'm like, what the fuck? You know what I mean? Like, oh shit. And then you come and you speak of Keisha, so, but my journey over the last half of the, last 6-7 years has been mostly spiritual, then mental, you know what I mean, then physical, you know what I mean. So I learned to just read the sign that that God showed me, and this is definitely a sign because, like I told you.
You remember how we even met?
No.
I don't think I remember either.
No.
Probably definitely through True V though.
No.
You don't think it was through True V?
Not when you mentioned Keisha.
I might have just seen you pass. I might have seen you pass by just saying
the way them two is, and that's your aunt. I had to be around you when you was a child. Like me and Kim, my son, Pa, you know what I mean, my junior, you're about to be like 33 in a couple of days, like, you know what I mean?
No, definitely.
So
yeah, definitely.
That's how long. Yeah, she been. I know them since it was 5:15 Elizabeth Avenue days. 440. Them was them days.
Yeah.
We going back 40 years now, like 2 years.
Yeah. So we got like a list of topics here, so I'm just gonna be reading off some topics. So like battle rap, like you a fan of battle rap? Like,
and now I am because my first introduction to battle rap was Dave. You know what I mean? AKA the Duke. Shout out to Cuz. You know what I mean? For real. He was doing that Avon Playground. He was filming his CD, Brick City, his DVD. I mean VHS tape back then. You know what I mean? And Solo, Avalanche. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we used to have it on VHS. I used to watch
VHS,
that shit every day.
Yeah. So that was my introduction to it. I really didn't get into it until when Arsenal started USF. I mean, Arsenal started his league.
Yeah.
He did it over there on Urban Turner Boulevard.
Okay, yeah.
So he invited us, IOF, True, and all and I really got to experience that. Other than that, I just watch it on, the battles on TV. Like I got my favorite battle rappers. I do. Like I follow some. I love.
Who's your favorite?
My favorite. Well, I got like a top 4.
What's your top? You got a whole top 5?
I might got a top 5 when you go outside of Newark. You know what I mean? You gotta go outside of Newark. You know what I mean? But other than that, it's all Newark people. Arsenal, Sue Surf. You know what I mean? Shit, Solo. You know what I mean? 'Cause I know Solo game. Solo been in. It ain't another one that's in that top 5 that people don't really get a credit to is Double O. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
Double O been doing this shit you know what I mean? So I would like to see some battles like with some Newark young, younger ones, but with the older ones when it was in basements and shit. You know what I mean? I go back to Ace. IOF Ace. He did them battles too. He was real great with his shit. You know.
You didn't even remember that you was at a video at a battle.
No, I didn't.
You was at my battle.
Yeah, I did.
We went together.
Yeah. Oh man, when I watched the video, I'm like, oh shit! And then shout out, because like I said, I watch a lot of battles now, and I'll be like, damn, I wish I could be on that stage and motherfuckers talk about this. I just watched my man Doug said, yo, big bro said, bring the big gun. I said, okay, there you go, that's right. So what's up with you in battle rap now? You think when you still?
I would do it if presented the opportunity. I just my nerves, but I don't really want motherfuckers yelling all in my face and shit like
That's what I'm saying because
I did that shit for a long time. Like I'm like a street battle rapper. I used to battle when I was like 13, 14, 15. I'm going to the city. I'm going out of
you ready for this new generation?
I'm going to jail. I'm killing niggas. I ain't never really lost.
Okay.
Like I don't think I lost at all, but I got voted at least one loss.
Would you think at a rank now though, like with these battle rappers out here now? Are you in tune with what's going on?
Yeah, I watch it a little bit. Like I got favorites like that's hard. I like T-Rock and shit like that.
You like T-Rock?
I
Yeah.
like T-Rock a lot.
I like old boy from Cali too. What's his name?
Geechee got it.
Geechee got it.
They are.
Some kept it gutter, some keep it gutter, but it turned in. I think battle rap turned into a business.
Nah, absolutely.
You know what I mean? Like
absolutely,
it's definitely a business that
it's different
with your craft. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's I can't just say I gotta train for that shit. I gotta be ready. So it gotta be.
Yeah, shout out to Smack too though, because from my understanding, Smack was the one who do Shades the VHS tape.
Yeah.
What was that? Shades 45. What was that?
No, Smack DVD.
Smack. Yeah, but before the VHS tape.
Oh, I don't know.
I remember the IOF was moving the VHS tape. It wasn't the DVD.
It wasn't. So I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah, you know
I thought he was from DVD era.
Nah, I think Smack go back to VHS era. You know what I mean? Nice to sell tapes down at Madware, White Castle.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that brings us to one of our other topics on there. You know, the gang culture. You know what I mean? Like, when I was down there at Madware selling videotapes, it was so many bootleg tapes coming through with Cali. You know what I mean? Gangs. How they live, what they did, like just little, you know what I mean, independent films, like they was doing their thing back then.
Mm-hmm.
And even with Colors. I don't know if people know about Colors.
That was a hit.
That movie, what? You don't know about Colors?
No, I know about it, but I wasn't. It ain't come out in my era, so I didn't see the impact of that. But I heard it did impact.
Yeah.
So you feel like it impacted the gang culture on the East Coast?
I think it raised curiosity. The impact came from the streets. You ask me, you know what I mean? Because me and Fat, we was in Fat Rock store. Fat Rock used to have a record store on Clinton Avenue, right back in the day, across from the school. So me, him, and Rajon in there, and we talking about this gang shit. I'm like, yo, but I don't think that shit can hit the East Coast because they don't have religion out there. So they church people, but even church people was gangbangers. As you know, I went and found knowledge out about the situation. So, yo, unbeholden of us, it was already here.
Mm-hmm.
We just ain't know nothing about it, you know what I mean? But to see it spread the way it spread, you know what I mean? It was a scary issue, but I say all praise be to Allah because I was taught, I was educated on what Blood and Crip was prior to it getting here.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Mutar from the Outlaws, he from my hood before he got with Pac and them. So when he used to come back to see Pac and them, we used to build when I see him, even to this day, you know what I mean? We speak through social media, you know what I mean? Because we come back from that era. So when he told me what it was about, then I had some family members that came that stayed from Cali up here, and they was telling me about. I basically knew what it was, and it was able to see how certain people went certain ways. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And, you know, it affects all our lives right now today. You know what I mean? You know, it's crazy with that gang stuff.
Yeah, gang is a big influence, a big, like influence on everywhere. Like, they got gangs overseas in London and UK, same Bloods and Crips. Like,
yeah, but when you say gangs been in Newark. You had the Lollipops, you had the Fellas,
yeah,
you had the Bad Boys, you had the Avenues.
Each generation did a different way.
But they put that Blood and Crip on it, bro. Because there was many gangs. Bloods and Crips was many gangs,
but
too.
now that you look back on it, you ain't think it was going to be Bloods and Crips after the Black Muslims, after Black Panthers over here. You ain't think that's what's next. It's the same thing over in the West Coast.
It always was here. When you speak about Black Panthers and all that, that's what I'm saying.
And that's where it come from.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying, too. Blood was already here.
Yeah.
So it wasn't nothing to think about because I already saw it happening. I just didn't know everybody was going to flood like that, but I knew it was already here. I knew Crips. I knew Disciples. Back then, I didn't know what a gang was. You know what I mean? First time a person walked to me, I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But I understood that culture.
Yeah.
And this so happened too. When we did SOS, we did the first ceasefire in North New Jersey. You know what I mean? Like for real, that was unknown. We got that from Cali.
So why you
Tequila.
talking about like ceasefire and stuff like that and all that? I got our next topic like the NAVC.
Yeah, NAVC.
So go continue on. Speak about the NAVC and what y'all did to prevent street violence. And that's another. That's probably really how I met you then, because I used to go to that. So that's probably how I met you.
This right here came before NAVC. This is why NAVC basically evolved with the people that was involved. So that's what I was getting at too. Like the ceasefire we did in 04 was ridiculous. You know what I mean? When people put their guns up, and said we're gonna do what we got to do, and that's when everything started forming. That's when one is call them Bloods and Crips, but brothers started meeting Black Panthers, organizations, Nation of Islam, all that throughout that era right there of the SOS era. You know what I mean? It's videos out there too on my page, iOS Film, but that's when me. Face, Mitty Murdoch, Boog, Byron Kelly, Lee, Bishop. So many people came together, you know what I mean, to regulate peace in the community. And people don't understand that. See Blaze, Castor Troy, shout out like Lee, may Allah be pleased with him, you know what I mean? And Face, may Allah be pleased with him, stuff Allah. You know what I mean, for not putting that on a brother's name when I mentioned it. But, a lot of people went through a lot of things for this city to function the way it functions now with intervention in the community.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Some still in the game, some ain't, some died, some passed away. You know what I mean? I'm one of them in my predicament, and that's why I want to just show the story, because I believe we can't we gotta show our people. You can't tell them shit, you know what I mean?
Absolutely.
So put it in that.
You can't tell nobody. I don't think you really can tell nobody nothing. You gotta show them, but you can people
show them their own history. That's it.
Yeah,
you just gotta show history.
So what about the NHVC, so we can move on?
NHVC, yeah, we still moving, like I said, we still out there. I'm the board chair. Then we got Dr. Kafani, the vice chair. We got Sister Dawn and Sister Audrey as the secretaries. Then we got our other board member, Blacshēp Akinelli, and Miss Catherine Witcher, mama of the team. So we still moving, but these are things that we done been here so long, but it's not just to be seen.
Yeah.
We just had a rally the other day for the little girl, Tutton rallied over there for the little girl that got shot by the zoo crew playground or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. But then people don't know too that one of Mitty former students was murdered in that same shooting that graduated NSA, you know what I mean? So it's a lot of things going on in our community, a lot of things that need to be addressed, a lot of things that I've been witness to, you know what I mean? Just with being the age that I am, coming up in North New Jersey.
Yeah.
So what's next on that agenda?
What's up with like trials and tribulations? Like everybody in Durham on this podcast, it become like a topic of like mental health. So like everybody, struggle through their trials and tribulations different, or get through them different. Some people don't have help. Some people do got help. Some people got limited help. In our own, just going through our own, traumas and whatever. So how is it that your trials and tribulations affected you, or what did you go through that you would like to share?
Well, as I spoke to you prior to this, we ain't got enough time for that, right? For real, because for those that know me, he's just being in his wheelchair in the condition that I'm in.
Yeah.
I done went through the last, like I said, 7 years of trials and tribulations, but mine was spiritual, then mental, then physical.
Yeah.
And then everything that falls
in between.
But yeah, no, not in between, below that, because there got to be some type of order in the way it's coming. So I just thank God, you know what I mean? All praises be to Allah that I'm built like that. You know what I mean? To endure the things that I endure. You know what I mean? Because I done been through all type of shit in the streets. Shot at, you know what I mean? All type of shit. Car accidents, all type of shit. But this shit right here, this some other shit, bro. You know what I mean? When it comes to that spiritual and that mental, and then you're dealing with the physical. So those combinations and trials and tribulations, you know, and just being me, I documented it, you know what I mean, so people can understand and maybe walk through that journey and the people that was on that journey with me. Because there's no mad shout outs to that, because this is something that you cannot do by yourself. And then when you feel you are by yourself after being loved by so many, it affects you.
Yeah. All right.
How about yours? Or then you go through some of
I had some equilibrium troubles. That shit sat me down from shit. That's how I had to learn how to do all this shit. I ain't had nothing else to do.
God speak to you in mysterious way. That's what I'm saying. I think he sat me down for a reason.
Was like it definitely sat me down for a long time. All I could do was really stay home and be with my kids. Like I was fucked up. That shit was, like you said, depression, all this shit. You don't know, like, what am I dying? What the fuck is wrong? You don't know what the hell
that shit is scared. Let's talk about that.
Yeah.
Mental health, that's why I said it's mental, but the depression aspect, when you still wearing the mask that you're not depressed, every time you're depressed, you're there by yourself.
Can't show the weakness.
Yeah, but you're by yourself, you have to. You gotta bow down.
Yeah.
That's when the God
it's gonna humble you. You know what I mean?
It humbles you.
And
that's why I'm open now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because I'm not gonna go through that no more.
Same for me.
Yeah.
Same for me. The trauma opened up a whole different realm for you, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but after assisting and being an activist for as long as I am, and, you know, with my little bros, and, you know, and things that we was into, saving lives and everything, some things that can't be reported, and some things the news gonna report, but some things the angels are the ones gonna do the reporting. That takes amount of trauma on a person as well. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If you don't know, our streets was like, you know, you know a nigga after you, and you know he known to shoot or he known to kill, then the motherfucker going through some shit where you know he got to be with his kid. No, we got people that was murdered in front of their children.
Do you want to talk about your fake case? And I know, like, you said you was injured, and you kind of, that's where it got worse at. So I don't know if you want to speak about it. Like,
yeah, but it was the worst, like I was saying, is the spiritual and the mental. That whole case was fighting that throughout the case.
Facing health challenges, like
inside a place like that. You know what I mean? That was the challenge. Like, at one point in time, you couldn't tell me that I was coming home from the feds. Like, I thought I was gonna die in that motherfucker, just because of that type of shit that was happening. You know what I mean? But you know, when you feel that type of way, ain't nothing to do but to buck up. You heard? You know what I mean? So now it's time to buck up and do what you do.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But that's be the battle, because you know how you must do to adapt. You know what I mean? How you must play. And then whatever the consequences is, be that, because before I die in there, a person have to kill me in there, and that's just how I live when you get up in there. So, you know, when you got people, I only did 18 months. I came on the first act shit, but I was in the FMU.
Mm-hmm.
But also we had the same shit happening, you know what I mean? But in the same token, that was a big battle.
Yeah.
And then to come home and like really have nowhere to go, like for real, like I had to go to my niece's house, she in the apartment, then I had to go to the hospital. They put me in a motherfucking nursing home. I'm like, what the fuck? When I thought I had all this planned out with the caseworker in the Fed, I supposed to came home with my insurance, be able to get my little shit and everything. They sent me to that motherfucking nurse home, and when I did, the law face you with your worst fears until you fear nothing but him. I never wanted to go to New Vista. My uncle died in New Vista. A lot of people I know died in New Vista before I even got there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
My people used to work in there.
Currently. I'm about to be leaving out of there. I work in a nursing home. I don't really like it.
Where?
And I work out in Greenbrook.
That's probably way better than New Vista.
No, I mean, it's probably better than certain ones, but you know,
it's way better than New Vista. I'm telling you, I'm doing a documentary on my time there, 2.5 years. You know, with interviews with nurses and doctors and aides, like, and they thought I was bullshit. Oh, bruh, you talking about this documentary? The owner the owner's son, who's a director, came in my room to my son, "Oh, you do movies?" Like, look at me, how the fuck are you going to school when you in this place? Because y'all trying to drain me? Because y'all think y'all can break me? Hell, motherfucking no. Like, literally, like, these are the trials and tribulations that I recorded.
Yeah, I think that's beautiful that you fighting through your challenges. You still going to school. That's inspiring to me. You know what I mean? I be saying I ain't got enough time. Shit, but shit, K Boog got enough time. I'm gonna try to
You
find
gotta
out. So
make
I'm
time.
gonna look.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look into making some more time. You know, to learn some more stuff and invest. My invest into knowledge. You feel what I'm saying? And education of the field we in, especially with everything that's gonna be coming to Jersey, as long as films and studio. The shit gonna be like fucking Hollywood for real, when everything all
Yeah,
said
but
and done.
once again, if you're from Newark, you gotta know your history. They been filming in Newark.
Yeah.
Newark is everywhere. Newark is mentioned in so many movies, so it's not what it's about to become. It's like what it is.
Yeah.
Just like with the Blood and Crips, like I said, do I think it? No, bro, but I knew it was here.
Yeah.
We know that's here. I've been doing that film, like, I've been running around with documentary cameras for over 20 years. You know what I mean? People know I got them receipts, and they ain't been really released yet. But, they should see something about the next year or so.
So you want to let's get into Newark, New Jersey, maybe some culture or something that we known for, like just specifically Newark, New Jersey. Like speak about, and like for you, from your perspective.
Yeah,
Give me Newark, New Jersey
yeah.
from K Boog perspective.
From my perspective, like my generation, like when we came up, it was a different type of unity. You know what I mean? It was and now it's a different type of division.
Mm.
From what I see, you know what I mean? Even with me, these last 5 years, like we was the people that wanted to uplift each other. You know what I mean? We got people that once ran together, now against each other.
Yeah.
And that don't make sense, but it happened in politics the same way it happened in gang. No matter what it is, it's going to happen.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So you got to understand that. So so far as Lion Gates coming here and all that, a lot of these things, when you deal with the powers to be of places like that, these plans was put in play years ago. We the last to find out. You know what I mean? That's why they offer so many programs. You look New York offering 1,001 programs for this type of work. Film, editing up, because there's so many titles up and there's so many things, but they paying people to go. North got it too, you know what I mean? But they already here filming. It's easy, even like they say with school. If I was able to walk and be about, you know what I mean? I can walk up on a set and just say, oh, I'm in school for such and such. It's a way you can look, whatever. And the type of person I am, I'm going to keep taking notes, but I have classmates that's doing stuff like that. And this right here, me going to school online, it's opening up doors and helping me escape from just being sitting right here.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? For those that know, this is the undisclosed location. It's my place. You know what I mean? Bro came through, and this is what the footsteps I want to follow in. You know what I mean? By tomorrow, I'm going to have my setup the way he set up, if not somewhere near to it, because bro going to help me. But I'm letting y'all know in 30 days, I'm going to be shooting. Because it shouldn't take us that long to get together. That's what Norton media group is about. Just unifying, bro. And that's what I'm going to bring back. The unity.
Yeah, what y'all don't see is he got what I got on crack. Like he got a lot of stuff. I ain't even touching it. He trying to get me. Like, listen, brother, we'll get to that later. Like, I just do what I do, and we're gonna get with all the other stuff later, because it's a different setup, it's a different program. It's something I'm gonna have to get used to. So I appreciate him, giving me access to all this type of stuff. So I got it around, for when I get to use it in the future. So I appreciate that.
Oh, he definitely gonna be on
I'm gonna take my time with. I just know me.
You definitely, like I told him, I definitely need him on my production team. I definitely need him to help me.
I'm just getting my foundation together, so I can be able to, get back to doing this more often. But
but I got
everything working for the best for me, brother.
Yeah, I explained. Yeah, I explained to you, like, you just help me set it up, and I can utilize it. You know what I mean? And that's where the blessing is at. Because Lord knows I've been sitting like, damn, how do I set this shit up? I got the gimbal, I got the cameras. You know what I mean? Okay, cool. How do I set this shit up? He came in and showed me how to set things up.
So you want to talk about like the documentary, like what you got going on?
I got a few projects that I'm working on. You know what I mean? Like I said about the situation with the nursing home, and my documentary is not basically about me. It's about, you know what I mean? It was a learning lesson for me. So hopefully it can be a teaching lesson for somebody else. Because I ran into so many and so many things, and no matter where I'm at, I still got to be me. Like I'm an activist for a righteous cause, fighting no matter what. I got to go 10 toes down, 2 wheels down, whatever the case may be, no matter where I'm at. And that's the way I carried myself from the prison to the nursing. Nursing was like a halfway house, you know what I mean? Basically. They tell me you can't come in, you can't go out. I did a 24 hours of peace thing one time. I told them, I don't know what time I'm going to come back in. It's 24 hours. Came back in about 4. Then a person got to roll me upstairs, you know. And that becomes a problem, not to be able to get to certain things. And the people only can get to you. You know what I mean? Even in the nursing home, you know what I mean? Shout out to my man Bink. You know what I mean? Everything green. When I was in a nursing home, summertime, Bink always came and pulled me out of the nursing home to Broadway, the sidewalk. I'm seeing all type of cars and everything, but I'm feeling alive. And he's like, why you keep going outside every day? Why? Because I'm in a place, a nursing home where people come to die. 2 of my roommates done died already.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I seen a couple
The energy.
of working in a nursing home.
Yeah, the energy in it, man, it just smells like that.
Smell like that.
Yeah. So I got to get out when I can. So, shout out to him for coming to pull me out and dealing with my shit. Because sometimes I'd be aggravated. You know what I mean? A lot of the things that I done posted and showed people, so they're going to see much more when I finish with these projects that I'm working on.
So with the Netflix and Lionsgate Studios coming to Jersey and opening up probably within this year and next year,
2 years, about another 2 years.
About another 2 years, they keep pushing it back. But what do you think that's going to do for like Newark and Jersey? Period.
Well, what it's going to do,
yeah,
is to be seen. But what it's doing,
yeah, I see the programs and stuff.
It's to be watching. Yeah, that's where it's at. It's not where it's going to do. It's what it's doing now. You know what I mean? It's doing a lot of things now. Like I said, programs and stuff going on. It's going to change, you know. It's going to change.
Right.
They got that right there on that soil where people died at, you know what I mean? Down there, you know, so, sheesh.
Crazy,
it's going to be heavy. You know, straight in, straight out. You know what I mean? Airport right there. That's a studio. People don't understand. Production go on in there. So they're trying to prepare Norcas to get them jobs and produce anything. Holding a boom mic, bro, can get you a salary that's sustainable in life.
Yeah.
With certain productions. You got to know your craft. And that's another reason why I decided to go to school. I had been signed up, never did, but then right now. All this equipment that you see around, they gave you. You know what I mean? That comes with the program. So I want to succeed in this program and get this BA degree to just solidify what I do. And then start shooting the documentaries and giving Norcas receipts of where they came from. You say you Norc, and these receipts going to show who was really there. You know what I mean?
For sure. What else you got in your future? Like, what's the future for K-Boog? What is it, North Media Group?
I don't know. I'm just taking the blessings as they come. You know what I mean? Like, one of them is you here right now. You know what I mean? So I can't predict, and don't try to predict. I just wake up every day. Be grateful that I'm woke. You know what I mean? You know, be grateful like my kids are doing well. You know what I mean? Everybody, it's well. Like, so it's not about me. So that's why I be so calm. So as long as I maintain this thing, what I got to do, and what I'm learning with the school is time. Yeah. Everything is timing.
What do you think, like, us black men need to do to, like, prosper more? Like, you probably think I ain't so much as a knucklehead as I was back then, but I know how to follow suit, and, I know how to follow protocol, and I understand respect, and I understand, like, you know, with somebody misguiding you to do negativity, with somebody guiding you for positivity. Everybody can't really take that. But what do you think black men need to do to help us prosper, especially in the community, in the city?
Well, black men as a whole, you know what I mean? I don't have an answer for that. But what I think you're asking me, because you use yourself as an example, what about the black men in our community?
Yeah.
Like, I mean, come from North New Jersey and went through trials and tribulations. Like
Yes.
they might have had a bunch of money at one time, now they're trying to maintain, put everything on their backs. We have good, good leaders out here and people, examples. You know what I mean? Like, like I always shout out Mitty Murdoch. Because he still do the work that he do, you know what I mean, and touch the people that he touch. But I think our peoples aren't really focused on people that's like 30 or over because of the simple fact, you know what I mean, you got One Hood out there, you got New Direction out there, you got a lot of men that's out there really just doing the work with the kids, despite what you may think of them. They're really just out there on the front line.
Yeah, they doing something. They pushing, and they consistent. And you see it.
They're making a change, and that's the important part. They're making a change. You know what I mean? So that I think people should just continue to do what they do. Like these
it's definitely a blessing that brothers can get, like you said, unity. Period, and get together, and
That nigga gone. Shit crazy.
Yeah. But it's a beautiful thing when brothers can get together, have unity, do something for the community, do something positive, and, have something that other brothers can aspire to come from the same thing like us. We got like one more topic, like, but how you feel about like politics? Like, are you still frontline on a political aspect, or you kind of?
Well, I can't be front line no more because I'm
yeah.
But my politics, I don't really indulge no more like with political views.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. I'm more righteous move. I know a person, what a case may be, but now what I see is crazy. You know what I mean? This is not what I know of the politic game. And when my teachers came in, because my teachers came in, like I played the politic game at a small level first in Irvington.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Up under Bilal Beasley. That was my, like, you know what I mean, first introduction. People think it was Raz and them. No, that was just learning the political structure of Newark. You know what I mean? And then knowing that Newark and Irvington is two different things. Irvington is a township.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Newark is a city.
Yeah.
And the biggest city in the state of New Jersey.
Yeah.
So to be prepped by Bilal Beasley and then the politic structure and then meet Raz Baraka and befriend him and experience the politics level at that level was ridiculous. So, but now it's not. But I saw back then. That's something totally different.
Yeah, I can understand. Things change over time.
Yeah, but shout out to Donna too. Like, she got that seat.
Yeah, that was unsuspected, right?
Nah, she put that work in.
But she they put her on. They put her on. I don't think she they voted her. I don't think she put herself on the ballot, right? How did that work?
Yeah, you gotta put yourself on the ballot. You gotta get the petition signed.
Oh, okay.
I heard she ran it with a small budget. You know what I mean? And she wasn't doing posters and stuff like that.
Okay.
And from my understanding, she ran a very clean campaign.
Yeah.
She might have talked slick, you know what I mean? But from my understanding, then she talked about she was willing to present paperwork. But now it's going to be very interesting because she is behind closed doors. You know what I mean? So whatever's right, and I believe she's going to stand 10 toes down.
Yeah, she's going to do what's right.
That's Mama Donna. Shell had me before I even came to Nordic. They had me when I was in the Bilal Beasley era, especially Shell.
Shout out to her. Is there anything we want to say before we close out, man? Because on Blacshēp Podcast, we go anywhere, we discuss anything. So is there anything that you want to leave us with before you gracefully make an exit, my brother.
Yeah, just stay focused on a lot of things to come. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
For me, and have its teaching points and learning points, emotional points, and all that. You know what I mean? If your heart is in the city of North New Jersey,
Yeah.
and the history of how things evolved into what they evolved. I can go back the last 20 years. You know what I mean? And expect. I'm just trying to bring the past and history to the future. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
I think with line gates and all them coming, I think something like that should be done.
Yeah.
Like, why y'all playing with our city? You know what I
For
mean?
sure. It's gonna be a lot opening up. So hopefully people invest some time to get educated about that, get some knowledge.
Yeah, but
Get these grants for these colleges to learn this stuff.
But you'll be surprised how many people in North New Jersey go to LA Film School.
Oh yeah.
For different things. Yeah, a lot of people are taking online courses and joining programs.
So I wish when I get myself situated, I wish I could have the patience to do something like that. I want to try it. Go online school, get something, because then you gonna be on me anyway about learning, so I might as well get the credentials if I can. So I just gotta get my schedule down packed and then see where I can fit it in and see how I can.
Oh yeah, they need to look. They're gonna see more things on our production. Yeah, I look forward to maybe even collabing with you on some things.
Yeah,
in production, whatever.
Sure.
You know what I mean? And this probably gonna be the first time on Blacshēp podcast. You know what I mean? This is just, it's gonna probably be a sequel.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's definitely something we on the go. We be outside, we move around, so whatever.
We're gonna get y'all a sequel in about a month or so with my setup.
Yeah.
Yeah,
see what's going on.
Yeah.
All right, man. You gotta say the motto, K-Buzz. Blacshēp Podcast. We go anywhere. We discuss anything.
This Blacshēp Podcast.
Yeah.
We go anywhere. We discuss anything.
Yeah. Thank you, my brother. I appreciate you for having me.
Now, can you cut the AC back on? 'Cause I'm hot as hell. You too, right?